most of my life. I wanted people to understand me, to approve of me, to see my worth. But one day, I got tired, and that changed everything. I spent years explaining myself to people who never listen, trying to earn a little respect from hearts already missing. Always working a little harder, always saying a little more, standing outside like windows, knocking on a closed door. Some folks had already judged me before I spoke a single word, and no amount of explaining was ever gonna be heard. The day I stopped proving myself, a heavy burden disappeared. The noise inside my restless mind became a little more clear. I stopped chasing understanding, stopped begging to belong. The day I stopped proving myself was the day I finally grew strong. Funny how freedom arrives in places you never expect. Not when people start loving you, but when you stop needing respect. I still try to do what's right, still try to walk with grace, but I no longer waste my energy running somebody else's race. The older I get, the more I understand. Peace isn't found in approval, peace is learning where you stand. The day I stopped proving myself, a heavy burden disappeared. The noise inside my restless mind became a little more clear. I stopped chasing understanding, stopped begging to belong. The day I stopped proving myself was the day I finally grew strong. Not everybody will see your heart. Not everybody will know your story. And that's all right. Because the people who matter usually don't need an explanation. They see you without being convinced. The day I stopped proving myself, the world became a quiet place. I stopped carrying expectations I couldn't possibly embrace. And though I'm far from perfect, I've learned this much along the way. You don't need everyone's approval to sleep peacefully at the end of the day. Some battles are worth fighting, and some are only draining your soul. Knowing the difference, that's wisdom. I spent years chasing something I couldn't even name. Thought it lived in better days, thought it lived in fortune and fame. I kept looking down the highway, certain happiness was ahead. Always reaching for tomorrow, while today went by instead. The more I chased the horizon, the farther away it seemed. Like trying to catch the sunset or hold on to a dream. The peace I was looking for wasn't waiting down the road. It was sitting right beside me while I carried a heavy load. The peace I was looking for never asked me to run. It was hiding in the quiet all alone. I sit a little slower, watch the evening fill the sky, listen to the old trees moving as the cool wind passes by. I've got less than I imagined, but more than I can explain, because gratitude grows stronger when you stop counting what remains. Every year has taught me something, every scar has played its part, and the things I once called losses helped soften up my heart. Maybe life was never asking for perfection from a man. Maybe it was only asking that he learned to understand. The peace I was looking for wasn't hidden far away. It was found in simple moments I almost missed each day. The peace I was looking for finally found me too. The day I stopped chasing life and simply lived it through. Some blessings arrive quietly, That's why so many people never hear them. There was a time I carried anger like a stone inside my coat, holding tight to old disappointments and every painful note. I remembered every harsh word, every promise left undone. Thought somehow my resentment meant the battle wasn't won. But years have a way of teaching what pride refuses to learn. The longer I carried bitterness, the more it seemed to burn. The older I get, the more I forgive. Not because they were always right, not because the hurt was small or disappeared overnight. The older I get, the more I forgive, because peace is worth more to me than dragging old chains behind me for the whole world to see. Some people never said they're sorry. Some never understood the pain. Some walked away without looking back and never came again. But I've learned forgiveness isn't something you give away. It's something you give yourself at the end of a weary day. The heart grows lighter slowly when it finally lets things rest, and the road feels a little easier without old burdens on your chest. Holding anger feels powerful for a while. Then one day you realize it's only heavy. The older I get, the more I forgive, the more room there is inside for gratitude, for mercy, for the years still left to ride. And that's the truth I've come to know, because healing begins the moment you finally let it go. Some wounds close slowly, but they do close. wanted people to understand me, to approve of me, to see my worth. But one day I got tired, and that changed everything. I spent years explaining myself to people who never listen, trying to earn a little respect from hearts already missing. Always working a little harder, always saying a little more, standing outside locked windows, knocking on a closed door. Some folks had already judged me before I spoke a single word, and no amount of explaining was ever gonna be heard. The day I stopped proving myself, a heavy burden disappeared. The noise inside my restless mind became a little more clear. I stopped chasing understanding, stopped begging to belong. The day I stopped proving myself was the day I finally grew strong. Freedom arrives in places you never expect. Not when people start loving you, but when you stop needing respect. I still try to do what's right, still try to walk with grace, but I no longer waste my energy running somebody else's race. The older I get, the more I understand. Peace isn't found in approval, peace is learning where you stand. The day I stopped proving myself, a heavy burden disappeared. The noise inside my restless mind became a little more clear. I stopped chasing understanding, stopped begging to belong. The day I stopped proving myself was the day I finally grew strong. That's alright, because the people who matter usually don't need an explanation. They see you without being convinced. The day I stopped proving myself, the world became a quieter place. I stopped carrying expectations I couldn't possibly embrace. And though I'm far from perfect, I've learned this much along the way. You don't need everyone's approval to sleep peacefully. at the end of the day. Some battles are worth fighting, and some are only draining your soul. Knowing the difference, that's wisdom. When I was younger, I chased happiness like a man chasing a train, always certain it was somewhere else, beyond the next season of rain. I thought peace would arrive with success, or after I'd solved every fear. I thought it waited at the finish line, somewhere far from here. So I kept running toward tomorrow, certain I'd find it one day, never noticing life was quietly trying to show me another way. The last thing I expected was peace, arriving when nothing was perfect. Not after winning every battle, not after proving what I was worth. The last thing I expected was peace, showing up soft and slow, like an old friend sitting beside me saying, you can finally let go. Came through ordinary evenings and mornings without a plan, through accepting what I couldn't change and becoming a simpler man. It came through letting go of pride, through forgiving yesterday, through understanding not every question needs an answer right away. The years didn't give me certainty, but they gave me something real, a calmer heart, a gentler mind, and the space to finally heal. Peace didn't arrive because life became easy. Peace arrived because I stopped fighting life. The last thing I expected was peace, and now it's the thing I treasure most, more than recognition or success, or any dream I used to chase. The last thing I expected was peace, and that's the gift these years gave me, because the soul grows quiet enough to hear what really matters. Sometimes peace arrives after you stop looking for it. to think every problem needed a solution. Every wound needed healing. Every broken thing needed fixing. But after enough years, you learn something different. I spent a lifetime trying to mend what had fallen apart, trying to put back together every fractured heart. I'd stay long after the ending, trying to save what was gone, holding on to old chapters long after the story moved on. Some roads were already finished, some bridges were meant to fall, and no amount of wishing could change that at all. Some things are meant to be fixed, some things are meant to be left behind. Not every storm becomes sunshine, not every answer arrives on time. The harder I tried to hold on, the more peace slipped through my hands. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and wisdom learns to understand. There was a friendship I carried long after it stopped being real. There was a dream I protected long after it lost its appeal. And every time I forced it, life seemed to push back harder, like the river was reminding me I wasn't steering the water. Funny what age reveals when the noise finally fades. Sometimes healing begins the moment acceptance stays. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, some things are meant to be left behind. Not every storm becomes sunshine, not every answer arrives on time. The harder I tried to hold on, the more peace slipped through my hands. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and wisdom learns to understand. Maybe strength isn't repairing everything. Maybe strength is knowing when to stop, knowing when the lesson is over, knowing when the season is changed, and having the courage to let life move forward. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, some things are meant to set you free. And what once felt like a heartbreak can become clarity. every plan. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and that's something I finally understand. The older I get, the more I realize peace doesn't come from controlling life. Peace comes from walking with it. For a long while I believed there would always be more time. More chances to call old friends, more sunsets left to find. More days to chase a dream, more years to make things right. More opportunities waiting, somewhere beyond tonight. But time never made a promise, it never signed its name. It simply kept on moving and expected me to do the same. The day I realized time owes me nothing, I started living differently. I stopped postponing gratitude for a future I couldn't see. The day I realized time owes me nothing, every ordinary day became gold. Because tomorrow isn't guaranteed, no matter how young a road. Now I make the phone call sooner, I say the words that matter most. I pay attention to small moments instead of waiting for the perfect road. The years have taught me gently that life's value isn't found in how much time we are given, but how deeply we live it now. And every passing season reminds me once again, the clock keeps moving forward, whether we are ready or not then. Time is fair. It gives every person the same 24 hours. The day I realized perspective changed for good. I stopped expecting endless tomorrows and started noticing what stood. The day I realized time owes me nothing, a deeper gratitude grew, because every sunrise is a gift, not something we're entitled to. Time owes us nothing. That's what makes each day precious. Some nights I'll sit here quietly with a porch light burning low, listening to the distant wind and the places my mind can go. Back to old summer evenings, back to faces I once knew, back to roads that disappeared into skies of fading blue. The years don't ask permission before they pass us by. One moment you're making memories, the next you're wondering why. Some nights are meant for remembering, not for sadness, not for regret, just for honoring the miles we walked and the people we won't forget. Some nights are meant for remembering, that's what this old heart believes, because every life is built for moments that never completely leave. I remember laughter in kitchens, conversations after dark, simple days that seemed ordinary before they left their mark. Funny how memory works, how the smallest things remain. A familiar voice, a front porch swing, the smell of coming rain. And though time keeps moving forward, there are pieces that still stay, living quietly within us long after yesterday. Memories aren't meant to trap us, they're meant to remind us how blessed we've been. Some nights are meant for remembering, and tonight feels like one of those, a chance to sit beside the past without reopening old wounds. Some nights are meant for remembering and being grateful for the view, because the life that made us who we are deserves remembering too. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good moments, they never pass. The years may pass, but the good mom keep glowing. There were people who judged me before they knew my name. People who saw one chapter and thought they knew the whole thing. They saw the mistakes I made, but not the battles I survived. They saw the scars upon my skin, but not what kept me alive. For a while their opinions stayed heavier than they should, until life taught me something I finally understood. The people who judged me didn't know my story, didn't walk the roads I've known, didn't carry the weight I carried, or face the storms I've grown through. The people who judged me didn't know my story, and that's become alright with me, because understanding isn't something you can demand from everybody. The older I get, the more I realize most people are doing the same, looking at each other's surface while carrying hidden pain. Every face has a history, every heart has a past, and most of what really matters isn't visible at a glance. Now I spend less time explaining and more time living true, because peace arrived the moment I stopped needing their approval. Not everyone will understand you. That doesn't make your journey any less real. The people who judged me didn't know my story, but life knew every page, every loss, every lesson, every season, every age. The people who judged me didn't know my story, and that's no longer my concern, because the people who matter usually take the time to learn. A story can't be understood from a single page. I remember arguments I won that cost more than they should. I proved my point, I got my way, but it never felt that good. There were conversations broken over pride and stubborn minds, both of us standing our ground, leaving understanding behind. Back then I thought being right was something worth defending. Now I see some victories aren't worth the ending. Some things are worth more than being right. A peaceful heart, a trusted friend, a quiet evening without resentment, and a bridge that doesn't end. Some things are worth more than being right. That's what these old years show. Because pride can win an argument and still leave you alone. The older I get, the more I listen, and the less I feel the need to correct every opinion or make somebody agree. I've learned that wisdom often whispers where ego likes to shout, and understanding grows stronger when winning isn't what it's about. There is freedom in letting go of battles that don't matter much, and there is strength in choosing kindness over proving you're enough. Being right feels good for a moment. Peace feels good for a lifetime. Some things are worth more than being right, and that's become clear to me. Relationships are often stronger than perfect certainty. Some things are worth more than being right, and that's where wisdom starts. The best conversations aren't one they're shared between two hearts. Not every disagreement needs a winner. Most of my life I searched for answers, trying to explain who I was, trying to make sense of my story, trying to earn a little trust. Some people heard the words I spoke, but never heard the heart inside. And some judged the pages of my life without reading what was behind. And every now and then I'd meet a soul who somehow understood, without needing long explanations, without assuming the worst. The peace of being understood is rarer than people know. It's a place where the heart can rest and no longer carry the load. The peace of being understood feels like coming in from the rain, a quiet shelter for the spirit after years of explaining. The best listeners I ever met didn't try to fix my scars. They simply sat beside the story and accepted every part. There's comfort in being seen without having to pretend, and there's healing in a conversation that doesn't need to defend. The older I get, the more I value the people who truly see, not the version the world assumes, but the person underneath. Understanding is a gift, not because it's loud, because it's rare. The peace of being understood has become one of life's treasures, more valuable than recognition or any form of measure. The peace of being understood still feels like a small miracle to me, because in a world full of opinions, someone chose to simply see. The heart rests easier when it no longer feels alone. When I was younger, I was restless, always looking for somewhere new, always chasing distant horizons beyond the things I knew. I thought adventure held the answers somewhere far beyond my town. I kept searching for a feeling I couldn't quite pin down. But after all these years of traveling, one lesson stays with that I wandered, the more I valued familiarity. The older I get, the more I like coming home to familiar roads and familiar skies, to the places that know my story without needing a disguise. The older I get, the more I like coming home, and the comfort it quietly brings, because peace often lives inside familiar things. The old chair by the window, the creak of the wooden floor, the coffee brewing in the morning, the sound of the screen door. These things don't look important to someone passing through, but they carry pieces of a life that feels honest and true. The older I get, the more I realize home is more than where you stay. It's where your spirit can finally rest at the end of a long day. Home isn't always a place. Sometimes it's a feeling. The older I get, the more I like coming home to the life I've come to know, to the little things that matter more than they used to long ago. The older I get, the more I like coming home, and that's a truth I can't deny, because the heart eventually learns what no journey can buy. Some roads teach you where to go, others teach you where you belong. When I was young, I wanted everything as fast as it could come. Fast success, fast answers, fast proof that I I've become someone. I measured life by speed, thought progress meant moving quick, never realizing some of the finest things take time to truly stick. The years kept teaching patience, one season at a time. And slowly I began to see a different kind of design. The best things happen slowly, like roots growing underground, like trust between two people without making a sound. The best things happen slowly, that's what these old years show. The things worth keeping usually take the longest road. A friendship built over decades, a love that learned to stay, a peaceful heart that finally grew after years of finding its way. None of those arrived overnight, none came with a sudden light. They grew through ordinary mornings and countless quiet nights. The older I get, the clearer this simple truth appears. The strongest things are often built across many patient years. The world celebrates quick results, but life respects steady growth. The best things happen slowly, they did, because if they came too quickly, I might not have known what they meant. The best things happen slowly, and that's become enough for me, because what grows with patience usually grows deep. The strongest oak was once a patient seed.